Okay, with this. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. We will sharing in the last things, no? Yeah. I think you already did this things, no? Yesterday. Yes. Did you remember? Yeah. We discussed this one. Yes. Okay, we will move forward from that one. The new lesson with the instruction set. Okay. Shall we move? Yes. We will move with the instruction set today. Okay. It's fine. Yeah. We will go for that one. Okay, write down today part that's related instruction set. Okay, right. Write the instruction set. Instruction set. Okay, so in a computer system, very important that instruction are set of operations which are decoded in a sequence. Okay, instruction are actually set of operation which are what? Decoded in a sequence. So which operation will instruct ALU and CU? That means an operation made up and what? We calling opcode, other one operands. There are two things. Each and every operation, they are having two parts. One part is what? This opcode. One part is opcode. The other part is operand. Okay. They are having two parts, two things. The one part is opcode that inform the CPU that operation need to done. The other part is operand. Operands is the data which need to be act as the what? That mainly refer to what register with the memory. Okay, they are having two parts like that. That's very important. Again, I will tell. Again, I tell. There are two parts in the computer system. Instruction are set of what operation which are decoded in sequence. Okay, so each operation will instruct AL and CU. Okay, so which are the part of the CPU? Okay, so they are having operation made up with the opcode and the what? Opcode and the operand. There are two things that calling opcode and the operands. Okay, the opcode it's inform the CPU what operation need to done, and operands is data which need to be what acts as the refer to the register with the memory. I will inform that one. I will what define these things very clearly. So computer system, they are having two things. They are instructional set of operation which are decoded in the sequence. Okay, they are having a sequence. It's decoded with the what operation. So each operation will be instruct ALU and CU. All the things in the CPU, they are having arithmetical and logical unit and the control unit in the CPU that are all are instruct with that one. So operation is made up with the opcode and the operands. Okay, that are the main thing. So it can be running up with this thing. Okay, can you write down these two also? Please write. Okay, please write it here. Okay, write it. Okay. Okay, so in a computer system, actually instruction are the set of operation. Instruction are the set of operation which are decoded in the sequence. So instruction are the set of operation which are decoded in the system. So they are having main type of operations. They are having main type of operation that call it what? Instruction. which decoded in sequence, which operations are instructed the arithmetical logical unit and the control unit. So operation is made up in the opcode and the operands. Okay, that are the things. Okay, please can you write down this thing? These two also. Okay, please write yes. Write it. I give 2-3 minutes of time. Okay, write it. Write it down. Okay, like that you can write no? Yes. They are having two things mainly. What you should be following up. Yes, instruction that operand and loop. Okay, that are two parts. You should be no. You should be know about that two component mainly. What are they? They are having opcode and the operand for the. Okay, that are these. So since a computer need to understand the operation to be carried out, that too managed by the arithmetical and logical unit and the control unit. Both are in the what? Both are should be placed in the arithmetical and logical unit. That CU both are placed in the should be placed in where? Both should be placed in CPU. So since computer need to understand the operation and the carry it out, there are actually limited number of opcode that can be used. So this is known as the instruction set. So computer need to understand this operation. Operation is divided into two parts for easily understanding opcode and operand. So since the computer need to understand operation to carry it out, there is actually limited number of opcode can be used. This is known as instruction set. This one is known as what? Instruction set. So all the software running in the computer will be contain set of instruction. So all the software actually should be running with the completely with the instruction that calling what? The fetch, decode, execute cycle is sequence that is step used by the CPU that process each instruction in the sequence. Each of the instruction should be running as the sequence. It should be what? This is very important. It should be running as the sequence. Sequence means one after one. Okay. I just write these things because this is very important. So all software running in the computer will contain a set of instruction that calling what? Me to convert it into binary. It should be converted, that instruction should be cannot understand with the English language, it should be converted to binary. So that batch decode execute cycle is sequence to stop but by CPU process is instruction in the sequence. It should be running as a sequence, one after one. Clear? It should be running as a sequence. Okay? One after one. Okay? Can you write down this part? Okay, write it down for the please write it. You can write like that. That sequence it should be a sequence. That means one after one. Okay. So you should be know that one. So one example of the instruction set in the what 32-bit one is 86 is common CPU used many modern computer. Okay. Instruction set they are having you can see they are having with the Windows 86 one. They are having what instruction set common one that one after one. Okay. So many computer. So although different computer manufacturers will adopt their own internal electronic design. Okay, they are adapting with their own internal electronic design. If the computer based on the what plus 86 CPU, they are designed with their share almost identical instruction. They are having what identical instruction set. It is unique one for any model. There can be following up unique instruction sets. For example, internal Pentium and AMD Atlan CPU use almost identical what plus 86 instruction set, even though they are based on very different electronic design. There can be have many different electrical design, but however, that Pentium and AMD Atlan CPU are use almost identical but 86 instruction set, even though they are based on the very different electrical design. However, if they are having very different electrical design, they are use what same method, the same electric, even there are electric design. Okay, so that's the thing. So one example of instruction set with the plus 86 is a common CPU. Okay, it's common. Okay, can you write that one? That underline part is. However, it should be going with what? As sequence, one after one. Okay. However, it should be going with instruction should be running one after one. Okay. However, it should be running one after one. It should be a binary. Otherwise, the machine computer can't understand that one. Okay. Machine language, machine can be understand only the binary code, zero and ones only. They can't understand normal language. Clear? So they should be following up that one. That's why they are following it instruction with zero and ones. Clear? That's why they are following instruction zero and ones. Okay. Right underline what is. Write it underline. So not in caution. So do not confuse. Okay. Please do not confuse instruction set with the programming code. Programming code and the instruction set are different. Programming code and instruction set are different. It's not the same. So instruction set are low level language instruction that instruct the CPU how to carry out the operation. Instruction set is what? That's a low level what? Language. Low level language means it should be following up with the machine language, zero and ones. Okay. Instruction set are the low level language instruction that instruct the CPU how to carry it out an operation. They are mentioned how to carry it out the operation. How should be carried out the operation. So program code needs interprets what? Interpreters or compiler to convert the code onto instruction set understood the computer. That means how to carry out the operation. That program code need to what? Interprets or compilers to convert code into what? Instruction set to understood by the computer. So some example of the instruction set operate include what? ADD, JMP, LG, or so on. Okay. So keep in mind there are having two differences between the instruction set and the operator. Keep in mind, okay, they are having two differences between instruction set and the operation. Keep in mind. Okay. They are having two differences. Keep in mind, okay? I just tell you, I think you already not know. Keep in, that's the difference, and that are the things you have to following up. Okay, you should be know that thing. Okay, that there are anything with the AMD or something, it should be going with what? What? It should be going with instruction through the key points. Okay, it should be going with the instruction, the key points. Okay, okay. You can write it. Okay, yes. The next thing we have to tell about embedded systems. Okay, embedded system is a combination of the hardware and software which is designed to carry out a specific set of functions. To carry out a specific set of function, we call it embedded system. To carry out, okay, we will write that on the next day. Okay, we will discuss what are the embedded system that connected with the hardware and software. Okay, we will discuss that on the next day. So I think you got the idea how to running an instruction with the computer system. Okay, how to run the instruction with the computer system. Okay, we will discuss other thing on the next day. So I will wind up the session for today. So we will discuss other thing on later on tomorrow. Okay, so I'll wind out. See you on tomorrow. Okay. Okay, Mate. Yes. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay. Good morning. See you.